Chapter 15. The Advancing Man or Woman. What I have said in the last chapter applies as well to the professional man or woman and the wage earner as to the professional who is engaged in the retail business. No matter whether you are a physician, a teacher, or a clergyman, if you can give increase of life to others and make them sensible of that fact, they will be attracted to you and you will get rich. The physician who holds the vision of him or herself as a great and successful healer and who works towards the complete realization of that vision with faith and purpose, as described in the former chapters, will come into such close touch with the source of life that he or she will be phenomenally successful. Patients will come to them in throngs. In fact, no one has a greater opportunity to carry into effect the teachings of this book than the practitioner of medicine. It does not matter to which of the various schools they may belong, for the principle of healing is common to all of them and may be reached by all alike. The advancing man or woman in medicine who holds to a clear mental image of themselves as successful and who obeys the laws of faith, purpose, and gratitude will cure every curable case they undertake, no matter what remedies they may use. In the field of religion, the world cries out for the clergyman who can teach his hearers the true science of abundant life. He who masters the details of the science of getting rich, together with the allied sciences of being well, of being great, and of winning love, and who teaches these details from the pulpit, will never lack for a congregation. This is the gospel the world needs. It will give increase of life, and men will hear it gladly and will give liberally to support the man who brings it to them. What is now needed is a demonstration of the science of life from the pulpit, like Joel Osteen, Michael Beckwith, and Norman Vincent Peale. We want preachers who can not only tell us how, but who in their own person and practice will show us how. We need the preacher who will himself be rich, healthy, great, and beloved to teach us how to attain these things, and when he comes, he will find a numerous and loyal following. The same is true of the teacher who can inspire the children with the faith and purpose of the advancing life. They will never be out of a job. And any teacher who has this faith and purpose can give it to their pupils. They cannot help giving it to them if it is a part of their life and practice. What is true of the teacher, preacher, and physician is true of the lawyer, dentist, real estate man, insurance agent. It's true of everybody. The combined mental and personal action I've described is infallible. It cannot fail. Every man or woman who follows these instructions steadily, perseveringly, and to the letter will in fact get rich. The law of increase of life is as mathematically certain in its operation as the law of gravitation. Getting rich is an exact science. The wage earner will find this as true of his case as any of the others mentioned. Do not feel that you have no chance to get rich because you're working where there is no visible opportunity for advancement, where wages are small and the cost of living high. Form your clear mental vision of what you want and begin to act with faith and purpose. Do all the work you can do every day and do each piece of work in a perfectly successful manner. Put the power of success and the purpose to get rich into everything that you do. Do not do this merely with the idea of currying favor with your employer in the hope that he or those above you will see your good work and advance you. It is not likely that they will do so. The man who is merely a good workman, filling his place to the best of his ability and satisfied with that, is valuable to his employer, and it's not in the employer's interest to promote him. He is worth more where he is. To secure advancement, something more is necessary than to be too large for your place. The person who is certain to advance is the one who is too big for their place and who has a clear concept of what they want to be, who knows that they can become what they want to be, and who is determined to be what they want to be. Do not try to more than fill your present place with a view to pleasing your employer. Do it with the idea of advancing yourself. Hold the faith and purpose of increase during work hours, after work hours, and before work hours. Hold it in such a way that every person who comes in contact with you, whether foreman, fellow workman, or social acquaintance, will feel the power and purpose radiating from you, so that everyone will get the sense of advancement and increase from you. People will be attracted to you, and if there is no possibility for advancement in your present job, you will very soon see an opportunity to take another job. There is a power which never fails to present opportunity to the advancing man or woman who is moving in obedience to law. God cannot help helping you if you act in a certain way. He must do so in order to help himself. There is nothing in your circumstances or in the industrial situation that can keep you down. If you cannot get rich working for a big company, you can get rich by starting your own business. And if you begin to move in a certain way, you will certainly escape from the clutches of the big company and get yourself into the situation that will bring you greater prosperity. For inspiration, you can read my other books, The 12 Keys and 101 Reasons to Dream, to learn the stories of hundreds of well-known individuals who have overcome all types of adversities in their lives to become rich and successful. Nobody has to work in a dead-end job. Large bureaucratic organizations can keep people in so-called hopeless conditions only so long as there are people who are too ignorant to know of the science of getting rich, or too intellectually slothful to practice it. Begin this way of thinking and acting, and your faith and purpose will make you quick to see an opportunity to better your conditions. Such opportunities will speedily come, for the Supreme, working in all and working for you, will bring them before you. Do not wait for an opportunity to be all that you want to be. When an opportunity to be more than you are now is presented and you feel impelled towards it, take it. It will be the first step towards a greater opportunity. There is no such thing possible in this universe as a lack of opportunity for the person who is living the advancing life. It is inherent in the constitution of the cosmos that all things shall be for you and work together for your good. And you must certainly get rich if you act and think in the certain way. So let wage-earning men and women study this book with great care and enter with confidence upon the course of action it prescribes. It will not fail.